This episode of Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
What about our Quasar podcast, The Quantum Zone?
What about our Quasar podcast?
Wendell Vaughn, the first Earthman ever appointed protector of the universe, bonded to the energy-transforming quantum bands that are both weapons and symbols of his station, like an ongoing battle to defend all life in the universe from cosmic evil as Quasar. Hello and welcome to the Quantum Zone. Got a special one for you tonight. Not a lot of Wendell Vaughn, but we're going to cover some Starbrand. Hopefully you're not like, why? We'll play a big part in Quasar starting next episode.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we're only 2 weeks until Galactic Storm.
Wow. That's true. That's going to be a monster.
Yes. But tonight, we're going to be talking a lot of Starbrand and the new universe. Will just dumped a bunch of notes on us, a bunch of websites and notes on us. So, yeah. If you're not familiar with the new universe, sit back, get your snacks, and relax, kids, because you're about to be.
Taken back to the 80s.
But before we get there, did anyone get Marvel Comics 1000 this week?
Mine's in the mail, I think. So I'm still waiting on it.
Did you get the 90s variant cover?
No, was it? I can't see the...
It looks like
Is that the Thanos one?
Yeah, it's like the Infinity Gauntlet, because everyone's drawn all 90s. Got Eric Masterson, Thor. Looks got Quasar down under Silver Surfer's armpit.
Oh, I've got to get that cover. Got to get it.
Yeah, it's the 90s variant, but yeah, it looks like Infinity Gauntlet.
Cool.
Yeah, the Quasar really doesn't show up in this, but we did get a few mentions of Marvel Boy.
Cool.
Really?
Yes, because it's basically 80 pages, but it's like each page represents a year.
Oh,
Marvel.
wow.
Yeah. Yeah, because 1950 is Marvel Boys on that page, because Marvel Boys introduced in Marvel Boy #1. But yeah, you get a lot of Marvel in here. Still looking, because I thought Marvel Boy showed up in a few pages in this. Get some Captain Marvel. I know there's a bunch of Spider-Man in here.
You think he's an important character to Marvel? I don't see that, right?
1973, the death of Gwen Stacy. 1974, Wolverine is introduced. Yeah. They even did a Star Wars page.
Wow.
Yeah. Disney. Oh, an Alpha Flight page, because 1978, the year of my birth, James McDonald Hudson debuts as Weapon Alpha in Uncanny X-Men 109.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm. Got some She-Hulk, which she had an annual this week. Was really good.
Yeah, didn't they announce the shows? Was that?
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that here. Yeah, Disney Plus stepping it up. Yeah, we're gonna be getting She-Hulk, Moon Knight, and Miss Marvel original series on there, along with what they already announced.
I bet your Ray is like just bouncing off the wall.
Oh yeah, they're loving it over there. Yeah. Now the big debate though is like, it's not going to be rated R. It's going to be PG-13 or under, because I think Disney say it's saving all their mature stuff for Hulu.
Oh, okay.
But that's all right. I'll take a PG-13 Moon Knight.
Yeah, I was reading some early Moon Knight. I got turned on to it. I was reading some on the Werewolf by Night, where first appearance. Early stuff. I got a trade in a sale the other day.
Yeah, some of that 80s stuff is good, and then like the Mark Spector Moon Knight from like the late 80s, early 90s, like you could tell like they were really trying to like paint him as like Marvel's Batman, because like he really didn't have like the multiple personalities and stuff, and
and he got rebooted multiple times over the years, but wasn't there a run by Warren Ellis where he was wearing like a tux or something?
Oh yeah, Mr. Knight, yeah.
Any good? I haven't read it.
Pretty good. They kind of play with that look every so often. But that's the other thing. Was it last weekend? Ray got a hold of me Saturday night. He's like, I got Cullen Bunn
he agreed to do an interview, but it's going to be with the time difference. It was going to be too late for him or something. He's like, oh, can you jump on with one of our people and interview Colin Bunn? I was like, yeah, I guess I can do that.
I listened to it, enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah, because Colin Bunn's writing a Moon Knight annual coming up. It's going to be
that's cool.
Moon Knight versus Kang the Conqueror.
Whoa, that seems oddly.
Well, it's like a weird thing. Like a lot of some of the annuals this year, they're like pitting, I guess, heroes against villains like you would never think of them going up against. Because like this week was She-Hulk versus Bullseye.
Cough, Acts of Vengeance. Cough. Sorry.
Oh yeah, it's called Acts
of Evil,
and the banner looks just like Acts of Vengeance. Yeah, but except there's like no like big plot. It's just
no Loki driving it, huh?
It's like lazy Acts of Vengeance.
Okay.
Oh, but if you are interested in Acts of Vengeance, I mean, we covered the Quasar stuff here.
And the Avengers.
What? Yeah, and some Avengers. Lilith and I are going to be doing the Spider-Man issues of Acts of Vengeance over on Ultimate Spider-Cast here every Tuesday. And then I guess Ray and them are doing an episode of all the Moon Knight episodes of Acts of Vengeance. So
that was when Spidey had the Captain Universe powers, right?
Yes. Yeah. So yes, between us and Into the Night, if you want a big fix of Acts of Vengeance. Well, like I said,
I got some of the old Moon Knight ones somewhere. I had a little Acts of Vengeance file.
Those were some of the best. I mean, the Avengers stuff was good, but that was like some of the best stuff. Like Spider-Man, the titles that had nothing to do with the Avengers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The Punisher fighting Dr. Doom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was like a multi-part one.
Yeah.
There was like a 2-part Daredevil fighting Ultron.
Oh yeah, that was. Yeah, Daredevil was suitably weird around that time, and Nocenti, I think, was writing it. It was good.
He was out of New York. He was basically traveling basically hitchhiking around, and he's in the middle of like a nervous breakdown almost. Guess it was like unshaven Daredevil versus Ultron. But oh yeah, I know I was going to ask. Matt, can you guess what the page for Marvel Comics 1000 for 1986 had to deal with?
Can I Turner Century? I don't know.
No,
splash page.
1986.
The Transformers.
No, Howard the Duck. The movie is released.
Oh, that's so funny because I just bought it on DVD for $3.40, I think, at Walmart. I was like, I need to rewatch this, the first Marvel theatric release. I think there was a Hulk made-for-TV version, or show, movie, rather. But, wow, yeah. Groundbreaking. Howard the Duck, reboot it.
Oh, and then I think they were stretching here because, like, the 1999 page is like Incredible Hulk ends with issue 474. It's like a thing of old Rick Jones sitting there and stuff. It's like they came out with a new #1. It's not like they canceled Hulk and it never came back, but he's got like memorabilia back on his shelf. Can you? Oh, there's like a band over there.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Mr. Fix-It.
Yeah, like up there.
Yeah, because those were in the Hulk Future Imperfect. You can see the quantum bands, the Silver Surfer surfboard. There was all kinds of cool stuff in there. Even some. I think there was a Green Lantern power battery. There was a lot of really cool stuff in there.
But yeah, I mean, if you want like a tour of like a lot of the Marvel universe, this is 2001. That Jessica Jones first appearance. Like I said, I wish there was more Quasar, but it's like it's a $10 book. You don't get a code. All the other Marvel books, you get a code. You pay $10, you don't get a code for this.
Wow.
I know. Oh, but since we're like the home for like the Cosmic Marvel stuff, there's a new mystery figure in the Marvel universe, the Masked Raider.
The Masked Raider.
I guess this mask, it almost seems like magic has been floating through the Marvel universe through the decades. But they revealed it's like, I guess it's a piece of eternity.
Okay.
Yeah. And they said his identity will be revealed in 2020. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, but then they had what are those three scientists from what is that?
That created her and Adam Warlock?
Yeah.
The Enclave, is that it?
Yes,
The Enclave?
Yes, the Enclave. Like they should have, they've been like juicing or something to keep themselves young. Because they originally showed up like, what was it, like in the 30s or 40s?
Hmm.
But I guess their new project, which the last page just says tomorrow, they're trying to bring Korvac back online.
Oh, wow.
Because that's not going to blow up in your face.
I seem to remember What If 25 sitting on the planet Earth thinking, oh, the universe has annoyed me, I'm going to destroy it.
Last episode, yeah.
Yeah.
I know. But yeah, I just figured not a lot of Quasar content, but he was on the variant cover. They get Marvel Boy and Quantum Bands in here, so.
Cool, I'll have to put that on the list. Definitely.
So should we get to the new universe stuff? Because
we got a lot to go over, don't we?
Yeah, I mean, we can keep it to mostly Starbrand, but because yes, the Starbrand is going to show up next. Quasar is going to crash land in the new universe next episode. Spoiler alert. And bring the Starbrand back, which will play a big part in the rest of the series going forward. So, all right, pull up the Wikipedia. The original Starbrand is a black starship tattoo-like mark that first appeared in Starbrand, published Marvel Comics as part of the new universe from 1986 to 1989. It gives its bearer infinite godlike powers limited only by the welder's imagination. Green Lantern.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And it was kind of if I remember right, the bedrock title of the new universe. It's kind of the White Event is what led to all the heroes in the new universe, right?
Yeah, because it even says the Starbrand was created by Jim Shooter to be the flagship series of the new universe line. Mark Grunwald, who some of you may be familiar with, Mark Grunwald's notes from the meeting in which the new universe concept was fleshed out indicate that the original title was Willpower. And that the name Starbrand was taken from an unused concept by Archie Goodwin.
Cool.
I guess there was no budget when it originally started, so like Shooter was like writing himself, but then he was surprised when John Romita Jr. like volunteered to pencil it.
Yeah, it was supposed to celebrate Marvel's 25th anniversary, of the publication of Fantastic Four #1, I guess.
Mm.
I remember reading a little bit about that. Yeah, they had no money, no nothing, so they just kind of winged it, I guess.
Yeah, no Disney.
Yeah, it kind of shows, I think. But so besides Starbrand, there was DP7, which should be familiar to anybody who's read Quasar because that's Mark Grunwald and Paul Ryan.
Yeah, according to your list, they got 32 issues and one annual.
Mm-hmm. And then we had Justice, which I think a lot of the end of the last half of that series was written by Peter David. I think that sounds right. I could be wrong, but we can check on that. Kickers Inc., which Mark Hazard Merc, which also had those were both 12 issues.
Yep.
And Mark Hazard had an annual.
Yep.
Night Mask was interesting. I kind of liked that one. Yeah.
212.
Mm-hmm. Cyforce.
32 issues and an annual.
And then Spitfire and the Troubleshooters.
1 through 9, and then continued as codename Spitfire for the next.
That's an awesome name, Spitfire and the Troubleshooters. It's like a band name.
Are you ready to rock?
Then of course Starbrand. So those were the titles, and then
was there the War miniseries?
Yeah, after the individual issues were canceled, I believe that they did the draft because which was a one shot, and then they did the War, which I think the War was the last published issue of the new universe. That was the new universe before we find out what happens next issue of Quasar.
Oh yeah, it says here on the what you sent me. Yeah, Quasar 31 is the first appearance of these characters since the War. Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I think I've read most of these, but it's been a while.
I haven't read these. This is like territory I really haven't read because I never read any of these when they were current, and like really the only thing I've really read is Starbrand, and that's just because of Quasar.
Yeah.
I went back after it started showing up.
I got into DP7, and I think I read the first 13 issues, and then I was having a hard time finding more, so I kind of put it on hold, and over time I was able to get the full run. So I haven't gone back to finish reading them all, but I definitely intend to. I've got like this massive box of runs I've been accumulating, but I want to sit down and really dedicate time when I'm unemployed to just going through them.
The winter.
Yes.
The winter of your contentment, actually, not your
hopefully.
discontent.
Yeah. Yes. So, but I read the first. I don't know. I want to say that I read the first 13 issues of Starbrand, and just ran out. I just didn't budget my time correctly enough to peel through them all.
Yeah, but I think a lot of what happens, like that, leads to the pilot getting the Starbrand happens in the war. I think, right? If I remember right, because that's where things get wrapped up for the new universe. Wrapped up. Sorry.
Well, yeah. Does it say that's when the pilot or whatever gets the Starbrand,
receives it? Yeah.
Where we'll see. We'll pick up with him next episode. Quasar 31.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and I think we were talking right as Matt came on that I've always kind of seen the new universe is like the beta version of the first Valiant universe, because Shooter went on to do that after getting ousted from Marvel. So, I mean, you had some similar things. Like I think in the first issue of Starbrand, he's flying. And he's like, I don't know where the heck I'm going. I got to follow the roads. And Solar kind of does the same thing, and hey, fly with our arms up. Man, my arms are getting tired. I'm just going to put them to my side. There were these little touches of realism, I guess, that he was trying to bring to it, which I thought was kind of cool, but I don't know.
Well, yeah, you kind of get that. And it's like they're trying to keep it like set in a realistic universe, but
I'm glad you said that. That's one of the things that really annoyed me early on about they tried to do it in real time. A month passed between each issue.
Oh yeah.
I think they abandoned that. They abandoned that pretty quickly because you're like, well, you're always going to be catching up with what happened before. How are you going to do a cliffhanger? Okay, well, I remember that was kind of weird.
But yeah, I mean, I guess people were like, I remember reading this the first time. I guess people like who live in New York get this all the time in Marvel Comics. But I was like, oh, I knew that town. Or hey,
yeah. I was gonna ask you. There's some like random businesses that get referenced in like the first 10.
I'm not familiar.
Did you ever get your car shined up at that auto shop?
Yeah.
No, but again, I mean, who knows if they're still there? But I mean, just like,
is the Westgate Village Apartments over there?
Again, I don't know. I'm not that familiar with that part of town, but just like, like, yo, look, Point State Park, there, where I'm like, we were just down there not too long ago. Three Rivers Stadium's gone.
Yeah,
they knocked that down a few years ago, put up a new one. But no, just
PNC Park, baby.
Yeah, PNC Park. But yeah, I'm just looking. They mentioned some of the towns. I was like, yeah, I know that. Where's my Starbrand?
Just don't put it inside your mouth. It doesn't work well with mucous membranes.
And don't put it on any inanimate objects. And don't feed it after midnight or get it wet.
Yeah. And just use it as an excuse that you keep getting fake tattoos and you can only wash them off at work.
I know.
A relationship with someone who wonders about it.
You're like, Ken, what is this obsession with henna all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, come on, guys. What did?
Well, I feel like it took 10 issues. All right, so this guy, what's his name? Will Connell?
Ken Connell, I think.
Ken Connell. I'm sorry. Yeah. You said willpower, and I was like, wait, is his name supposed to be Will? Yeah. Ken Connell
no problem with that.
is a guy that is kind of in a dead end job. He's dirt biking around. He's waxing cars at a mechanic shop during the day, and he meets an old man. And the old man
roofies him.
Something weird happened. Yeah, he knocks him out. He wakes up. He's got a hand tattoo now, and foggy memory, and he sees this old man is a dead alien now. And
it's just
all
like
of a sudden he can lift trains.
Oh yeah, and it's just like, oh my lord, he tattooed me while I was out. Oh, at least my pants are still.
Yeah. But he's like, Ken is a bit of a womanizer. He's got a girlfriend, but he's got this kind of real goofy character girl that he's keeps on the side and always comes over, and her name is Duck. She's quack quack a lot. It's really off-putting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never really got the thing with Duck. I mean, you read more New Universe, Will, than us. It's like, was she supposed to be like, I don't know, like learning disabled or something? I was just like, what is up with Duck?
I don't remember what the
I think
heck.
she's just like a ditz.
It was awkward. It was very awkward. That's what I remember. It was very awkward.
I mean, I get being a ditz, but
I think she just has like a squeaky voice.
Yeah, but she quacked every so often. I was like, what's up with the quacking?
Yeah, that was weird. Definitely weird.
Yeah, I feel like it's just like the 10 issues. I feel like it because I have the trade, and
yeah, me too.
I feel like it wasn't until the end that I thought he like started to become likable. I mean, he's still a compelling character. You kind of want to see what happens, but then he kind of maybe like 11 or 12, he kind of goes back. He reverts to being kind of a jerk again, and you're like, all right, well, what is up with this guy? And then you think, okay, well. Then he blows up Pittsburgh.
Well, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
Which is a total jerk move.
It's this total jerk.
Well, wasn't it 11 or 12? Will when John Byrne took over?
Yeah, and I think that from what I remember reading about the internal politics of Marvel, Shooter got fired.
Yeah,
and John Byrne. I think it's probably public knowledge that John Byrne, at least at that time, hated Jim Shooter. So. The nuking of Pittsburgh was kind of a nice parting gift for Shooter, from what I remember reading now. That could be secondhand and I could be wrong, but that's what I remember.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Shooter wrote the first 7 issues. Then Carrie Bates came in for 8 and 9. George Carragon for Starbrand 10, and then Byrne wrote the rest of them, 11 through 19.
Yep. And he wrote The Pit, which is where Pittsburgh gets nuked, basically, by the Starbrand.
Yeah, so that was sort of like its own standalone miniseries, huh?
Yeah, I think it was like a
graphic novel. Okay.
Yeah, I think it was a one-shot, and then the draft was a one-shot, and then I think the war was like a 4-issue. They were thick, like 80-page issues, perfect bound. They were graphic novel-ish, yeah.
So like I'm looking at my comic shop, and Starbrand 12 is listed as The Pit Part 0, and then 13 is Part 03A, and then 14 is Part 10, and then 15 is Part 7. So what's going on? Very complicated.
Okay, here from Wikipedia.
It's almost as complicated as Star Blast will be.
Oh no,
that'll be more. Yeah. No, okay. Here's from Wikipedia, because the internet never lies.
That's right.
Yeah.
After issue 7, Shooter was fired from Marvel, and Romita and Williamson left the series. So everyone left the series. Starbrand was taken down to bi-monthly status, so every other month, and consisted of fill-in issues for the next half year. John Byrne, at the prompting of New Universe editor Howard Mackey, close friend of Byrne's, took over the writing and breakdowns with issue 11, shortly after a meeting between Byrne, Mackey, and DP7 writer Mark Grunwald, coming up, people, was held to come up with a plot device to raise interest in the new universe. The idea of the Starbrand destroying Pittsburgh was devised at this meeting and implemented in the Starbrand number 12. Following this issue, Ken Connell was reduced to a supporting character, and the series became a more generalized account of the effects of the Starbrand on humankind, And then, like they said, the series was canceled with 19.
Wow. So what was the pit then? Was that how it happened, or?
I'm looking here. We're on the Quasar already.
Let's see. Wikipedia says Pit is a 1987 one-shot book written by John Byrne and Mark Grunwald, that name again, and illustrated by Sal Buscema and Stan Drake. It was published, blah, blah, blah. The story depicts the total destruction of the city of Pittsburgh as a result of the careless actions of the wielder of the Starbrand and its immediate 12-hour aftermath. The Pit was the first full graphic novel published for Marvel's New Universe series.
Oh, yeah, because Matt was talking about the old man who knocked them out and gave them the Starbrand originally.
Was supposedly a dead alien. He comes back like in the second issue, doesn't he? Or third issue?
I don't know if it's yeah, he comes back after a while and they fight, and then but it says the old man
wants it back, and he tries to bring him to another galaxy to fight a war that he's going to come home soon.
This is convoluted. The old man is the first known welder of the brand. Originally, he claimed to be an alien warrior. Later, it was revealed that he was a centuries-old Dutch trader who had received the Starbrand from a blast from the sky and had been kept alive by its power. After his failure to get rid of the Starbrand by placing it on an asteroid in space, an action that triggered the White event.
That's right, yeah, I remember that now.
He returned to Earth and gave the brand to Ken Connell. Later regretting this decision, he attempted to trick or terrorize Connell into giving the brand back to him. He was eventually revealed to be an older version of Connell himself, who had been thrown 500 years into the past by the Star Child.
That hurts my head.
I know. So he gets thrown back. It's one of those loops. He gets thrown back in time with the brand. Eventually,
he's his own grandpa.
Yeah, he gives himself the brand. Again, yeah. All right. But it said, he was thrown back in time by the Star Child. The Star Child is the biological son of Ken Connell and Madeline Felix. Conceived while Connell welded the Starbrand, he was born fully possessed and conscious of its power, growing at an extremely accelerated rate both physically and mentally. He birthed himself by bursting out of Felix's womb, unintentionally killing her in the process.
Damn, she was a sitting duck.
Oh!
Quack.
That was a brutal, and it was so cold because this is a character that we've been with like for so long, and then boom, out of the belly, and then the next time you see her, it's under a pile of dirt.
Wow.
Damn. Yeah.
Cold.
In contrast to his father, he had a strong understanding of the Starbrand, but almost no understanding of the ways of the world. After several naive attempts to improve the world, he retreated to space to meditate for an extended time on how best to apply his potential. Eventually, he realized that the Starbrand was a cosmic anomaly, having effectively created itself due to a time paradox, and that he, his father, and the old man were all actually the same person.
Oh, wait, hang on.
He conceived himself. The Star Child managed to seal the Starbrand's power away by gathering himself, Connell, and the old man together and locking them into a loop of time. However, the Star Child neglected to isolate the power which had accidentally been transferred to pilot Jim Hannaran.
There's our guy.
I guess you could say he's a self-made man. He's a self-made man, right?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, this is nuts. So basically, except for the pilot, anyone who ever welded the brand was a version of Ken Connell.
It looks
in the new
like in the new universe, yeah.
Yeah, because the welders, old man, Ken Connell, Star Child, yeah, they're all the same. Then Jacob Burnsley was chosen by the Star Child to watch over the world while he contemplated the Starbrand's whirl in isolation. Oh, he must have. Yeah, he gave this Jacob guy the brand to watch over the world while he went on vacation. This guy tried to use the brand to restore Pittsburgh, but it says met with only limited success.
Huh.
I don't know what that means.
They didn't have enough yellow rally towels to
The terrible towel.
Yeah, terrible towel.
Terrible towel. How dare you spit on the grave of Myron Cope? I think Ray's watching us and listening to us live. He said he's multitasking. We got to throw out these Pittsburgh stuff. He'll be like, "What?" Yeah, you jag. Yeah, you jag off.
So the pilot guy, we'll find out about him more in the next issue.
Yes.
Never use it. Now we're revealed, or it's revealed that even if you give the Starbrand away, you still retain some of his power, right?
Yeah,
like
10%. Yeah.
Of infinity, or
well, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah, we'll get into that in the Quasar thing. So do you think the pilot retains some after he gave it to Quasar? Although Quasar's eventually burns out.
Well, he gives it to sorry, spoilers. He gives it to Kayla.
Yeah, but then he still retains some of it, though.
Yeah, luckily, because
yeah, it comes in handy.
Loses the bands again for a while.
Yeah. Doesn't lose his hands. He loses his whole body, but whatever. Now, didn't Jonathan Hickman use a different Starbrand or the Starbrand concept in his Avengers run?
Yeah, a new Starbrand was introduced into the main 616 during the Marvel Now event in Jonathan Hickman's Avengers Volume 5. College student Kevin Connor received the brand from a flawed white event, causing him to be selected rather than a qualified candidate.
What does that mean?
His sudden transformation results in the annihilation of his entire college, killing hundreds.
That's kind of lame.
Yeah, that's when the Avengers show up. Oh, they had a new Night Mask too. Of course, they joined the Avengers during Hickman's run.
This is
then there's an encounter with Ghost Rider. Unearth a Celestial. Yeah. He's apparently killed by Ghost Rider's penance stare, leaving the Starbrand symbol burned into the ground.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I hope nobody walks barefoot over it. Come on.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean, I guess they're saying it's like a flawed Starbrand, but it's like, I thought you couldn't transfer it to inanimate objects.
Yeah, didn't that lead to the White event twice? Or White event and then Pittsburgh getting smacked around?
Oh, but yeah, you skipped over the Warren Ellis New Universal from 2006.
Which was completely separate. I mean, it used concepts, but it wasn't the same characters.
No, and different because it's Kenneth Connell was the Starbrand, originally from Optima Down, Oklahoma. Not Pittsburgh. How dare you? The origin.
Yeah, I mean, like the New Universe might not have been the massive success that Marvel wanted it to be, but it obviously resonated with a lot of the people that would go to write for Marvel and people that were writing then.
Oh yeah,
want to take their crack at it.
Yeah, because versions of the Starbrand kept popping up, and like we were even saying before, the Justice version of the Justice showed up in Spider-Man 2099 issues.
Yeah, and then it looks like the Exiles.
Yeah, Exiles, which makes sense because they were all about alternate realities and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Night Mask started doing some little stories, little one-shots in the back of the Starbrand, so maybe this was one of the more better performing titles. I think DP7 did the most issues, correct? I mean, in the 30s.
Yeah, I think so. 32. I think it was 32.
DP7 and Justice both had 32 issues. Oh, and Cyforce.
I was kind of like the old Cyforce title too. Yeah.
Yeah, but those three they were the only ones that looks like they had 32 issues. That's weird, though. It's like, Starbrand was meant to be like the flagship title, and it
gets canceled pretty early on.
I mean, it did.
It lost their way. I mean, the creator controversies, becoming your own backup character, and then I'm confused just hearing about it.
Well, yeah, they said after Shooter left, it went bi-monthly for a while, so it was only coming out the other month.
Yeah.
And then we were talking earlier too about Untold Tales of the New Universe. So it said Marvel published this New Universe event in March of 2006. There were 5 one-shots and 3 backup tales in Amazing Fantasy and New Avengers. Blah blah blah. It's a prelude to the launch of New Universal. So it was Amazing Fantasy 18 and 19, New Avengers 16, Untold Tales of the New Universe DP7, Justice Nightmax, Cyforce, Starbrand, and they were collected in Untold Tales of the New Universe, which is a trade paperback, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I have the Starbrand issue. I haven't read it, but I brought it with me.
Okay, and I have a stupid question because I don't know why. I mean, I guess because it showed up in Quasar, but there is a reprint of Starbrand #1.
With Quasar.
With Quasar #1, it's the. Hang on, I'll find it.
When was that published?
Yeah, no, I was just looking at that. It's because it was on the My Comic Shop. Marvel Milestones. Starbrand Quasar, 2006. It came out.
Why wouldn't you?
Written by Jim Shooter and Mark Grunwald. I don't know.
Why wouldn't you publish that with like a reprint of Quasar 31? I mean, that actually has Starbrand, or the 2 characters,
Yeah, that seems such an odd thing. But hey, it was a reprint of Quasar #1, so I was like, okay, cool, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but
48 pages.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but versions of New Universe characters I remember appeared in the Secret Wars event, like they were mixed in with Squadron Supreme and Sinister or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, and then this year, Secret Warp, there were versions, because they got mixed with other characters. Oh yeah, they did. They got mixed with the Squadron Supreme. That's right.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because Starbrand was Hyperbrand, Hyperion and Starbrand.
Oh, okay.
I love Blur as Blur.
Woohoo!
I love Justice as Dr. Justice.
Dr. Justice.
Spitfire was codename Eagle. Night Mask was Hawk Mask. Power Prince.
Yeah.
Power Princess must have became a stripper because her name became Glitter. But yeah, don't feel pressure. But Ray's watching. Like I said, Ray's watching us.
And it looks like, according to this page, that they have entries in the official handbook, the hardcover ones. I think it looks like you had Justice, Merc, Chrome, All American, DP7, Nightmask, Cyforce, Starbrand, and then they list the New Universe just as an alternate universe in the one of the 2005 issues.
Oh,
I love those hardcover handbooks. Those are awesome.
Yeah. Oh, did you see? They were saying the cameos. Like I think you mentioned the Quasar 4.
Mm-hmm.
But then Avengers West Coast 65 from December 1990. Paul Ryan snuck in a gag where the names of the original members of DP7 appear on the tombstones in a graveyard.
That's cool. I didn't know that.
Avengers Forever number 12 from October 1999. Someone wearing what looks like a Starbrand costume appears in the double page spread on page 3.
Wow, I'm going to have to look
I was
that
going to say, I have all
up,
the for this. Oh, I have this one too. Gambit 19 from August 2000. I remember this. A mutant named Quiet Bill has the power to peer into alternate universes. In this issue, one of those includes a view of Ken Connell as Starbrand.
Wow.
According to writer Fabian Nicieza, this was going to lead to appearances by at least some of the New Universe characters, but he was pulled from the title before this could come to fruition. Yeah, because they canceled that after 25. Amazing Spider-Man 559 from July 2008. Oh yeah, remember this too. This issue contains a visual gag of Starbrand coffee, a parody of Starbucks, but using the Starbrand logo in the background.
Nice.
Is that coffee strong? Yeah.
Really strong.
In a level city, man. Oh yeah, and then there was from DC Comics Legends number 5 from March 87. Guy Gardner fights a villain called Sunspot who's wearing a costume that looks like Ken Connell's. Except Sunspots is blue with brown gloves.
Red spot in the palm of his hand.
Sunspot
Power to create a new
claims that the power to create a new universe.
He ends up burning off his own foot with this power, trying to destroy one of Gardner's ring constructs.
My least favorite Green Lantern, Guy Gardner, that redneck.
Yeah. Oh, and that would have been Legends. That would have been John Byrne over at DC.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, he's jumping back and forth. Yeah.
Yeah.
He rebooted Superman, yeah.
Let's see. What's this say?
So, I mean, did Starbrand ever even get... I mean, like I said, I never read the second half of the series. Did he ever get like any like real villain? Like any super villains?
I think it was just the old man, wasn't it? And himself.
Well, he fought some terrorists, but there was like no... So basically, the only super villains he fought were like himself.
Yeah, well, I mean, wasn't the whole thing that this is the real world? There are no real superheroes.
I guess.
assume that means there's no supervillains, too.
But
I mean, he fought terrorists that were referred to as Muslims with an O. This is, I don't know.
1986.
Yeah.
It's a long way away.
Yeah, but it's like, I mean, we had titles where good guys got superpowers. Is it that hard to believe that there are actually people who would use their powers for evil?
I wouldn't think so. But I mean, I guess it didn't really last long enough in its original conception because it was under a year after.
Yeah.
I mean, Shooter left after 7, right? So 7 issues.
Yeah. Oh yeah, at the end of 6 and then the beginning of 7 when he's fighting the old man in space and then they get blown away from Earth and he's like, "Where's Earth? I can't find it." Yeah. So he basically just starts flying towards the brightest star, which just happens to be our sun.
Yay!
Yeah.
But yeah, I wonder what the sale. Do you have any idea what the sales on that would have been, Will?
Oh, I was gonna look that. I've got a comic buyer's guide list of all, kind of like an Overstreet that comic buyers put out as a price guide.
Yeah,
and it did list circulation numbers because I was gonna look that up for Quasar. It's around here somewhere, but I don't know where it is at the moment. I'll put that on my list to look up so we can get that answered next time.
I try to look it up on Google, but I think it's just places to buy.
Places to buy it.
Yeah.
So, overall, I think the new universe was an interesting idea that probably didn't get a chance to really find its feet, but it gave us Paul Ryan and Mark Grunwald working together, which led to Quasar. So, yay! And Matt's right. It seems to have, clicked with, creators at the time and some readers at the time because it keeps coming back, right?
Oh yeah. Oh, this I thought this was gonna have the sale numbers. This website I'm looking at, but no. But yeah, we did say the Pit was a one shot, right?
Yeah.
March 88, detailing the destruction of Pittsburgh and its aftermath. The Draft, another one shot in which the American military response to the Black event. What was the?
I don't even know what that is. I got to look that up too.
The one shot mostly reveals the fate of some familiar faces and introduces new protagonists. Repercussions were explored in the still ongoing series. The War, a mini-series in which the new universe goes to war. Will this lead to the end of the world as we know it? Blaming the destruction of Pittsburgh on a known group of Soviet paranormals, the United States prepare for war against the Soviet Union. The first battle of World War III takes place in Africa. American paranormals are sent to assist South Africa against Cuba in a conflict based on the historical South African border war of 1966-1989.
Okay, it says here, it was later revealed that the old man, one of the wielders of the Starbrand, had attempted to rid himself of his unwanted power by transferring the brand to an asteroid near Earth. However, the brand required a living being's will in order to control it, and when placed in an inanimate object, a flood of power was released, infusing many humans with a fraction of the Starbrand's energy. A similar accident called the Black Event would occur on December 19th, 1988, when the Starbrand wielder Ken Connell tried to get rid of the brand by placing it onto a free weight, resulting in the massive blast of energy which totally destroys the city of Pittsburgh. So they're calling that the Black Event.
Okay.
So there was a character in DP7 named Shifu.
Maybe.
That's what
I guess. It's been so long.
Housewife Stephanie Harrington only knew cheerleader moves from her high school days, but her power gave her a degree of protection, so she was able to use these in combat. Sphere of Destruction, what Ken Connell made when he tried to get rid of the Starbrand. It was the SOD that ate Pittsburgh. I don't know if this is trash or treasure. Oh my lord. Scuzz from DP7 found that he had this when he learned that he can make his body erupt in acidic flames by getting mad. He called himself Scorcher.
Okay.
Superpower Meltdown. One of the Starbrands depowers Philip Nolan Voight by overloading him with all the paranormal abilities on Earth.
Okay.
Damn, talking about OD.
Yeah, it's a tough way to go.
Oh yeah. Take that. After Jim Shooter left Marvel Comics, Ken Connell was depicted as an unrepentant jerk ass. It trended up to 11 in the Starbrand issues, written by longtime critic John Byrne. With Ken being an author avatar of Shooter, this was obviously the remaining Marvel creators getting some licks in on their former boss.
Yeah, there's even a comic book convention.
Yeah, issue
in
12.
Pittsburgh. Yeah.
And it's great. It's a great cover. It shows Wolverine and Nightcrawler on it. So, it could be a little bit of a, something we always talk about. It's kind of happens. Sometimes they're trying to push sales, throw Venom on the cover. He's in and out. And these are cosplayers, not Wolverine and Night. I mean, it does. The X-Men will never be in the new universe, but it is in small fonts in the barcode box. So, it is a pretty brilliant move, I think.
Oh, the wall.
And this is also the issue that sets up the pit too. So it starts off lighthearted, and then it gets pretty dark.
Yeah. Black event.
Yeah, one of the reviewers for my comic shop says this is without a doubt the single most important issue of all the new universe titles. Set the stage for the rest of the series. Boom.
Yeah,
it's courtesy of Odinson, Lone Star Comics archivist.
Yeah, barely.
Yeah.
I would say the greatest issue of new universe stuff is Quasar 31 that we'll get to next week.
I agree.
Why? Because it has Quasar.
That's right.
And also, there was a point in Starbrand where it became the Starbrand. Issue 11, it started to become the Starbrand. So it wasn't about, I guess that's kind of them phasing the guy
out.
That's what they said. Yeah, it just went on to like different people. Yeah, so it was more about the brand than the person.
Mm-hmm. Less about the brown Rocketeer jumpsuit.
Oh, they had a Marvel Age issue too, I guess.
They did. Yeah. No, you haven't.
Like Quasar. Oh, you have it?
Yeah, I have a lot of Marvel Age, and that's one of them. It's the New Universe special. Yeah. They were pumping it up,
Oh, that's a Ron Friends cover who I talked to. Oh, cool. Also from Pittsburgh.
Not in the New Universe. Not anymore. Pittsburgh's gone.
He was evaporated in Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Sorry, Phil. You were too.
I'm a ghost. Ooh.
Maybe he was in Ohio that day.
Yeah.
It's so funny. This article talking about the Black Event destroying Pittsburgh. Unfortunately, it was no longer the world outside your window.
Yeah, that radically changed the world. Absolutely.
What is this? this article mentioned the dork age. I'm like, what's a dork age? A dork age is a period in a franchise, especially a long-running one, where there was a dramatic change of concept or execution, usually to stay current, and it did not work.
Okay.
See, Happy Days, Jumping the Shark.
Okay, is it Jumping the Shark? All right. Well,
Yeah, I mean that'll happen sometimes. Like a guy, Ghost Rider getting a little goofy. When he becomes the other Ghost Rider that has like forget what his name, but like the horns and stuff like that.
A guy sacrificing his marriage to save his aunt.
hard on that. The worst story ever. And now she has cancer, Aunt May.
Oh, okay. Does she look like the MCU Aunt May now?
No, she's not. No, not yet.
Not yet.
Maybe the cancer will make her look like Marissa Tomei.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're almost at an hour. We rambled almost the length of our regular episode.
We rambled through all of this. I think we're good.
Thank you, Internet. All right. So, final thoughts on this thing?
I thought it was. I remember buying the first few issues off the stand, and I thought it was different. I thought it was pretty good. I liked the initial Starbrand. I thought it started out really derivative of Green Lantern, but Shooter, I think, was going somewhere with it, and then it never got the chance, like the rest of the new universe kind of.
Oh, I know we're like a Quasar podcast, not a Starbrand podcast, but we might. I wonder if I can get a hold of Shooter. I know Charlie Esser would love to talk to Jim Shooter.
Yeah, I mean, I was interested enough. I'll probably go read the rest of them.
Me too.
And I might look for the Pit, too. I don't know if I'm going to read every little connector to all the other ones, but there is an issue of Starbrands that when I start digging through those DP7s, I think I have it. Issue 18 shows the White House on it, DP7 guest stars. I think I have that somewhere because I remember seeing that in a bin and wanted to grab that. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I've got to do this to you guys, but here we go. The new universe, is it the Pits? Sorry.
Oh.
Quasar is going to be in the Pits next week.
That's right.
Was there an Image character called Pit or something?
Yes, there was. Yeah. But then it starts, so all of this stuff happened, in all of the new universe issues. Quasar 31 happens, and then we get Starblast, right?
Well, not right away, but yeah.
Well, not right. Like 20 issues later, right? Yeah. We get all of that new universe stuff just smushed into the Marvel 616, which is crazy. And we get Skeletron. Is that his name? I can't remember. The bad guy from Starblast.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Not Skeletor.
Yeah,
sorry, that's right.
Yeah, it's almost like a robotic. Yeah. Oh,
yeah, those are not awesome.
Oh, but yeah, I'm just scrolling through here. The final appearance of the new universe Earth for a decade comes in Quasar number 60.
Yep.
Although it's just literally an appearance of their Earth, no characters.
Yeah, Quasar just says big quantum letters goodbye above it, and then that's it. Because it ended up staying in the Marvel universe, just walled off by the power of the Living Tribunal, I think.
I think. I was going to say, is that still around this somewhere, even behind the barrier? I was going to say, I don't want to spoil too much, but have they ever showed, probably not, have they ever showed whatever, have there been more appearances of the character he said goodbye to?
Not to my
knowledge.
I don't think,
yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with Grunwald gone now.
Yeah.
I don't want to get the Quasar 60. We'll still stuff to cover, but the main series will be gone.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right, people. We, like we said, after next week, we're gonna have a lot of Operation Galactic Storm to cover.
All 19. Well, there's 19 parts and
2 epilogues. Yeah.
2 epilogues. Of course, one of them's in Quasar.
Yeah,
we were
so
going to
that'd
that
be
anyway.
Yeah, they don't-
And a what if, right? Or is it a 2-part what if?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna do that.
We'll have to do that. Yeah, we did what if 25. We've got to do those 2 issues.
Do we want to do those 2 as like one episode for the 2 issues?
I think that would be pretty cool. We could do that after if we finish Galactic Storm.
Yeah, it would show. Just so I know, scheduling wise. So, what do you think after the 2 epilogues? Do the what if?
I think so. I think that would be good. Yeah.
Okay, good. Then of course that day we do issue 60 back even further.
Exactly.
So after next week, where we cover Quasar in the New Universe, the rest of the year, and some of the beginning of next year is going to be Operation Galactic Storm, people.
Yeah.
I think it's what if 55 and 56. Does that sound right to you?
I'm pretty sure it is in the 50s. Yeah. Let's see if we can pull it up here. Look, I'm 2 screen. What if Volume 2, number 55? Yeah, let's look at let me open the link here. Yeah, what if the Avengers lost Operation Galactic Storm? Yeah, that's 55. Next one, 56. Yeah, 55 and 56 of Volume 2.
What if a what if went dark? Oh, that's every issue. Sorry.
What if someone died in an issue? What if?
That's just reality, man. That's just reality.
But there's a what if where Frank Castle's family doesn't die.
That's true.
Yeah.
I love how it's more realistic that he becomes in a possible future he becomes Cosmic Ghost Rider rather than his family survive. But yeah, I was gonna say, not only is it Operation Galactic Storm, but Quasar's in these what if issues. So yeah, we got to hit this.
Mm-hmm.
There's what if issues that take place on Earth 393165. Jeez. Okay. All right. So, anything else, gentlemen?
I think that's it.
Maddie?
Nothing. I got nothing else.
All right.
It's worth it. It's worth checking out, especially because there's little details and goofy things besides just duck and
goose
quacking around. It's like people you work with self-identifying as like being called fat guys and stuff like that. It was just like socially acceptable in the 80s. That seems out of place now. Yeah, it's a fun read.
Plus, after Galactic Storm, Starbrand's going to play a big part in the Quasar series for the rest of the series.
Yeah, that's true. It really does.
Yeah.
Especially Starblast. It's basically the catalyst of Starblast.
Right. Yeah.
All right. So everyone, Ray, I don't know if you're still there. Everyone, send us your thoughts next week. Quasar 31, Quasar in the New Universe. Yeah, Ray. Hi, Ray. Still there. Yeah, next week, Quasar 31 with Quasar in the New Universe. And then going forward, like we said, the rest of the year, Operation Galactic Storm, issue by issue. So
the massive thing that is.
We're going to whip out our Galactic Storm, people.
Oh, yeah. Wait. Galactic Storm came with, a Kree Star Force card, a Shi'ar Imperial Guard card. There were some other giveaways that they had out that had the checklists on.
I don't
remember those.
I don't have any of those.
Yeah, I don't think I have them either. I don't remember those.
One second.
Of course he has some. How big is he have?
I'm a geek. What can I say,
too.
man?
I'm the useless stuff, but I don't have that. I have a trading card.
I have a Happy Meal with an Avengers card on it, but I still don't have Avengers suit Nebula.
Unless it comes from a McDonald's Happy Meal or the Boston Public Library. Matt Conan don't have time for that.
No, I know.
Here's a Marvel's Annuals from the Family Reunions that has Quasar on the card. They have Citizen Kang crossover. It's a little giveaway. That
was the annuals.
Yeah,
I remember those.
Let's see. Where is this? Here we go. The Kree Star Force. and then the Shi'ar Imperial Guard.
Yeah,
up
somehow
there.
those escape my attention, and I don't know how.
And on the back of it, it has the complete Galactic Storm checklist. You basically choose a side. The Shi'ar or the Kree Star Force.
How about?
And there's an Evolutionary War one. So yeah.
So do those come in certain issues, or how did you acquire
I think they
them?
were just giveaways at a comic shop. I think I found them like on eBay or something. Is where I found them.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'll trade you some of my Powers of X seeds.
hey, let's see if Ray's paying attention. I mean, that Moon Knight guy's getting a TV show. Where's our Quasar TV show already?
Exactly. I mean, come on, man.
Ray, ha. Wendell, yes. Come on.
Wendell Elvis Vaughn.
You don't have a show with a superhero named Wendell Elvis Vaughn.
That's right.
Awesome middle name.
Although Moon Knight does, when his appearance with Werewolf by Night's name is Jack Russell.
Yes.
I forgot about that.
Because it's better than German Shepherd.
Sherman Jeopard? Well, that'd be a good one.
My Pitbull.
Nice.
All right.
Well, Phil, I'm glad you survived the white event.
You.
And
yes, I am too. Very happy.
Still twitching, but I'm all right, everyone, including you, Ray. Send us your thoughts. Like again, I keep repeating myself, but Quasar 31 next week, and then it's all Galactic Storm all the time. I'm gonna have to come up with a new stinger for that.
there's a storm coming. Storm Watch, day one.
Behind enemy lines. So email us your thoughts, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Remember to follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/QuantumZonePod, and join our Facebook group, Eon's Closet, at facebook.com/groups/QuantumZone. That's right. I made a personalized address. So yeah, facebook.com/groups/QuantumZone. Follow us on Twitter @QuantumZonePod and @CL Sidekicks. Follow CL Sidekicks on Instagram. Check out Work in Progress. Not even the white event can take it out. capesandlunatics.org. Subscribe to the Capes and Lunatics YouTube channel and our new weekly newsletter, capesandlunatics.home.blog. Call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. Remember, we love those scroll accents. And remember, you can watch us live on the Capes and Lunatics Facebook page, Twitter account, or at getvokl.com. So, just go straight to getvocal.com/channel/capes. It'll take you right to us. All right. We're all read. Master of the Quantum Zone. Where can people get a hold of you?
You can find me at Walred. That's at WALLRED on Gmail and Twitter and Facebook and all those places. You can also find me at my self-published comic, Diary of Night, diaryofnight.com. And you can always find cool stuff out at quantumzone.org, which is got giant checklists of Quasar appearances and
look,
among other
Ray
things.
even checked out your website, he said.
Oh. What did he say?
He said, check out your website too, Will. Great Quasar site.
Thanks, Ray.
That's coming from the man. That's coming from the other side of the world.
That's right. In the future. It's coming from the future.
Future Man lecture. Oh, that's your new nickname, Ray. Future Man. I am Kang, he says. Moon Knight's going to kick your ass. Anyway, Matt Kona. Mr. White Event. Where can people get a hold of you?
I am the Farmer's Tan event, but yeah, I'm at Matt Kona all around the place. MATTKA. Well, KONA. How do I spell? MATTKONA. I'm around Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And if you live in Massachusetts, come see me at the Black Box Theater in Peabody on September 21st. 3 shows. And that's about it. Good chatting.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, also, if someone put my full Duck Tour on YouTube. So if you just search Boston Duck Tours and you want to watch someone's bootleg of me on their cell phone, you can do that.
Oh my goodness! I'll put that on the Quantum Zone Facebook.
Yeah, you know what? I looked up because I keep records of the like the tours and how gracious people are to me. And I did 5 tours that day. 4 of them, people were very nice. 1 of them, people were not very nice. So I'm wondering, I have no idea which one this one was, but I'm hoping it was from one of the nice ones. Seemed like I'm in a good mood.
Good Lord. All right.
I haven't watched it, but
All right. And while he didn't get on camera to speak with us, he's been with us the whole time. If you heard about the big Moon Knight announcement and you're like, who's this Moon Knight guy? Go check out Into the Night, a Moon Knight podcast. Ray and his team do a good job there. Talk a lot of Marvel, especially specifically Moon Knight. Oh, he said woo woo woo. even had some sexy beast interview Cullen Bunn recently. So check
some
Phil. Excuse me, sorry.
Gesundheit, Will. All right, let's get out of here.
All right.
We've been just like randomly talking in these people's ears for over an hour.
Yeah.
All right. So again, thank you everyone. We'll be back to our regular format next week for Quasar 31. Quasar drops in. That's right, Ray. I am legendary. You have a good evening too, Ray.
Peace, Ray.
And remember, send us your thoughts on Galactic Storm, Ray. I know you have the trade paperback. I can't wait. We're going to have to, each issue of Galactic Storm, we're going to be reading the recap on the top of the first page. They like recap, here's what's happened so far.
Previously.
Yes.
Unlocked.
Oh, Ray, every issue I will be. Nice. That's right. Ray's going to be sending us feedback. Oh, Ray, send me voice stuff. We love your Skrull accent. All right, everyone. Quasar returns next week. And remember, Quantum Zoners, keep it quantum.